l'envers, c'est que si je veux montrer ce que je veux montrer, il faut que je le fasse maintenant. Centennial Park, and I decided to bring you to see what we have here during winter, especially during summer. You won't be able to get to see it now in summer because it's frozen. I've got my mom, she's in the car. It's a little bit cold, so she decided to stay. As you can see now, the park has an event zone for Centennial Park events. There's also a non-smoking policy now here at this park, which means that during winter, summer, spring or fall you cannot smoke, which I absolutely enjoy for many reasons. I don't enjoy inhaling smoke, which I don't smoke, I'm sorry, and I don't hate smokers, I hate smoke. There's a difference. When it comes to the secondary effects of smoking on the environment, the filters compared to what it was smoking without a filter a few years ago degrade only after 11 years. So when you have hundreds of people per day that actually end up budding out on the ground, it tends to be a major annoyance to umpteenth degrees. Like Morgan Davis himself, the bluesman from Nova Scotia, said, field strip your cigarettes so that there's nothing left but the ash. It's one of his songs from his back home in Nova Scotia. So there's people tobogganing right now, and by tobogganing I mean literally tobogganing. This area is usually vast and varied. There's a walkabout around the park that you can actually go around and have fun with and go walking. You can actually go to a pool right there, which you can see on the horizon is just a fenced area with a prego. There's the Trigo, which I'm going to bring you over with. It's a zip line climbing system that they actually invented just for the park themselves. And see, watch. That's what I call tobogganing. Sledding is done this way, not the simplistic way. The best way of doing it though is still on this crazy carpet, which I'm gonna have to buy and actually try to slide here. See, look, goes up the way, all the way up like that, and we have a father and son coming down, and he has his leg out not to go too fast. He's gonna kill himself. So as you can see, he's having fun. You gotta love being a parent. And in regards to Trigo, well, this is actually a recent addition to the park. For all Monctonians or ex-Monctonians that have known the park, this is less than 2 or 3 years old, if I remember correctly. We got some boarders building a ski jump. Hopefully they'll have enough snow to actually do what they want. You gotta love fresh snow like this, where you can actually break it. See, watch. Nothing better but this. Soon I'll bring you with me when I have my snowshoes to actually walk in this area. Also on the back trails. We got some nature trails in and around Moncton. And if there's any hikers that are listening to this that want to plan a trip to come to my province, we have an awesome system of hiking trails too. Now, dogs are allowed here, and I'm not kidding. Dogs are allowed as long as they're on the leash. See? And that's the entire park area. The Trigo system itself was built by entrepreneurs, and I'm not sure if it was done by the park administration or done differently. But look, here's the major section. There's intertwining steel cables that go across from one tree to another. There's a platform system where you can actually cross from tree to tree. That board right there, multiple boards, you see them? So if you ever are in Moncton, you can get to do this. I think it's $38, and they give you a course, and there's more over yonder. I've never done it, and this spans a whole vast and varied section, because look at the trees. Look at this tree, okay? I'm gonna give you a comparison. Here's me, there's the tree. The size of the trees that they have here, it's pretty much all coniferous trees, and they're firs mostly, or pine. We've got both because I'm seeing two types of trees. The one I'm actually loomed over by is a pine tree, or actually it's a fir. Sorry, fir. That's a pine tree. We've got other pine trees here and there. It's amazing what you get in our deciduous forests. We do have more than one type of tree, and it's fun. Now they tend to have events staged here at various times of the year. One of the actual well, actually I shouldn't say events per se, it's more like events to actually raise funds, fundraisers if they will. So I hope your weather is nice, by the way. I know that we're lucky in most that we don't have to worry about bad weather. Oh, and they're going to try jumping over a picnic table.